everybody, welcome back. Gonna actually do some salt this time. Did a video yesterday, I don't know when I'm gonna post this. Probably gonna post it on the 18th, depending on what part of the world you're in. You know, we were talking about maybe throwing some salt around some of the ISO stuff, everything that was going around, but I was gonna throw some salt on that Moondragon event and ended up realizing maybe that one wasn't too bad if we, the player base, go figure out like the spreadsheets and how to manipulate all these things and do different things and think creatively and blah, blah, blah. And we can get around all these scopely nonsensical things. In this case, I don't think we necessarily can. So we're going to look at the ISO 8 blog from whenever day, from the 17th. Talk about that a little bit. There is a bottleneck that is approaching you that I want to call out yet again, that you might not be aware of. I'll mention another one that I found out that is probably not a big of a problem, and I want to keep preaching these, and just in case people aren't seeing them. So I'll throw those both in the video at the front end so you can check it out, and then I'll talk about the blog. For those of you who are new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. You can follow along for content, maybe have some fun along the way. If you're not interested in any of that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway once we get to 10,000 subscribers. So follow along in the Discord for that content, and subscribe. If you want to help with the algorithm, you can hammer down the like button. If you want to enter for that contest, all you got to do is comment below. We're going to pull random names from random videos, and all you had to do is comment. So do that. You literally just say something below. Say, hey, how's your day going? Good enough for me. So do that, and yeah, we'll get you rolled. All right, so let's go check out this rage and this bottleneck.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, first let's do... What do you want first? The good news or the bad news? You want the good news first. Okay. All right, I'll give you the good news first. My 7-star Shatterstar. Cool. Cool story. All right, the good news. I keep putting this in streams and videos because I want people to recognize this. I actually... Look, I'm peed off at Scopely right now with a lot of different things. I don't think things are getting addressed quick enough. I think they're taking too long. I understand there's processes. I get it. But things are taking way too long. This acquisition was supposed to be flawless, boundless even. It was supposed to meant like they can do whatever they need to do. But it feels like we're like constrained more, and things are taking longer, and decisions need to be run up to the president and the UN and all kinds of madness. So anyway, silver promotion credits. I don't think there is going to be like, look, I've got a ton saved up. I'm a frugal SOB. I will willingly admit that. But I think that if you plan accordingly and be just a little bit frugal, you don't even have to be as frugal as me. Okay? You don't have to. If you look at like your care, and I haven't spent a lot of these ones that I've gotten from 5 Up, got from Orbs, some promos, whatever, doesn't matter. But you'll see here, as I scroll through my 4 red stars and down, a lot of these characters you might not necessarily need great silver promotion credits on. You might find a handful. Jubilee, maybe Shatterstar, Night Nurse, maybe. The Heroes for Hire before they got immediately countered. You know, a Nebula I'll throw in the bunch now because she's gonna be Infinity Watch arena meta. Okay, so that's 3 again. Ditching Heroes for Hire. White Tiger, you know, okay, maybe she's great on war offense. If you're nothing, Blob is borderline. Between the two of them, we'll count that as 1. Nope. 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 Again, leaving out Heroes for Hire. Nope. Maybe Moondragon. So that's like 5 tunes. So 5 tunes, you know, times 150, what is that? Yeah, I'm good at math. Psych. That's 750 credits. We're getting about 150 a month. You know, I'm feeling like you could probably spend those a little bit more willingly. All right? So keep that in mind. Bottleneck potentially busted. But one thing on the flip end of this that I want you to be aware of, that a bottleneck that is probably you thought you were maybe over, but you are not, and don't fool yourself, is these gear tier 14 uniques. I just saw this the other day. Actually today, not the other day. When I'm shooting this video on the 17th, I saw this. And I was kind of like, what? Like, when did I get so low on those? So, you know, look, there's these other ones I'm doing okay on, but if you go to this one, the adaptive pathogen, one spot to farm it. One spot to farm it. So I highly recommend farming this node every day. I highly recommend farming these 3 nodes every day because we all know there's more mutants to come and they're the ones in the game are really good. So there's 4 nodes you want to farm along with your other characters in the game that you probably need to farm as well. So anyway, I wanted to talk about those 2 bottlenecks, throw it at you, let you know that that's something that you probably need to keep an eye on, for the time being, because it's going to be a problem for you. So anyway, all right, let's get to this blog. Enough of that bottleneck nonsense. More blitz timers, really? All right, come on. All right, so this blog. All right, how do we say this? So if you've been living under Marvel Strike Force rock for the last month, they Scopely screwed everything up with this ISO and Doom raids. Basically, you've got to have ISO 8 requirements, level 4 for the early nodes, level 5 for the later nodes. I'm not gonna go through that. It's everybody pretty much knows it at this point. If you don't, you check out one of the videos that I or one of the other content creators have put out there. It's problematic. So anyway, we've been waiting for like a month to figure out what, if anything, they were gonna do. First, it was kind of like, we were going to wait and see and get feedback, and we were like, yeah, we're pissed. Obviously, this is absurd. You're moving the goalposts backwards. So finally today, June 17th, we got a response. Significant changes, cool. Granting rewards. While these changes were important to how players would progress in the future, we understood it was bigger leap than anticipated. That's putting it lightly. To help provide a smoother transition, this isn't a smooth transition. This is a cluster F. Okay, this is not a smooth transition. It's not smoother. It's messed up. I don't want to hear about a smooth transition. It's not what this is. This is messed up. It's not smooth. Stop sugarcoating it. Own your SHI, So there's several actions being taken. Okay, let's see what these actions are. All right, first, return of Doom Raid First Strike. There's been some talk about this. Okay, great. Long and short of it is, they're going to return it identically how it was previously with no updates on the difficulty or rewards. So you don't get any blue ISOs. Okay, well, that might matter to you, might not. I don't know. We will see what the raid points give you. We're not sure, right? And then the card to access this will be still within the Doom Raid group. It will have the same cost and rules as the other ones. Use raid energy and ultimate keys. This is the part that really is a kick to the groin. There isn't a date set on the return of the First Strike. Okay, so cool. All right, so we've had to wait for a month, and now we don't know when? To me, it's like, all right, whatever. I'll tell you my response was officially to the developers in a second. Next part was increased availability of the T1 ISO 8s. As mentioned in a previous post, they were going to be increasing the availability to help players who entered Doom, blah, 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 because they didn't give us enough. Now, they're going to increase the drop rate from 1 to 2. Thumbs up. It's great. I think they should do that sooner, obviously, before they made these plan changes. The missions that cost 24 ISO 8 energy will drop 2,000 T1 ions instead of 1,000. Again, doubling. Great. They're not changing the orb fragments. The 12 ISO energy ones drop 1,000 as opposed to 425. So that's between double and triple. Again, thumbs up. No basic orb fragment increases. And the missions that cost 12 ISO energies, you can clear them 20 times before you have to spend cores to refresh them. Now, it used to be 10. Okay. All right. That's if you want to. And they actually say this. If the intent of these changes allow players to more effectively target those specific crystals. Again, the kick to the groin here is these changes will go live with version 5.5, which is what, 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away? Would we just get this one the other day? I mean, I'm just like, it's at least 2 to 3 weeks away. So we're going to have to wait 2+ months to get this stuff. So my response, I actually originally just was like, you know what? I'm not even going to comment about this. I need to keep my opinion to myself. And it was like, well, no, someone said, they made a comment to make me say, no, just say it. I was like, all right. My response was, I'm underwhelmed and surprised someone would think that whatever this is enough. The stuff I just read from this blog. We had lost time, and then we had more lost time because we're going to have to wait till the next patch. In the meantime, we've lost a bunch of players. Alliances were infighting, crumbling, not knowing what to do, recruiting, fighting amongst all this stuff. So it's like, okay, so all that drama. And people were losing milestones because of not getting a Silver Surfer. All right, now, maybe Scopely will realize, you know what, we need to extend the Silver Surfer event. You know, and maybe they've already said that. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen, but whatever. Was that a weird wink? I don't know. I felt like I had a face spasm there. And then I was like, I don't know. I'm not looking to cash in this year, but all I see is an unknown date for a raid that will come back, that will help get a few Surfer Shards every 2 weeks, and an ability to get some more ions and focus farm on a crystal each day that will come in a few more weeks. Like I said, maybe I should keep my opinion to myself. That's me. Me saying what I think is happening here. They're digital widgets, Scopely. Just make an in-game mail and send us like over 1 million ions and a whole bunch of crystals, okay? It's not difficult. It's not, I mean, you don't have to wait 3 weeks to do that. Get some like, I have to think that if we get like 2 million ions or 1 million ions, how happy would people be? You know what I mean? And I'm just like looking at chat scene. I don't know if they'll even respond quick enough, but if they did, I'd want to know. Is that enough? How many crystals would you want? Give me enough crystals for at least one of each character, of each trait, to be able to bring to level 5. Do that. 81 of each trait. What's hard? You know what I mean? So that's a ton of crystals, but that's 5 characters. It's not going to break the game. That takes 1 mail. It's a digital widget that literally is probably going to cost somebody a couple hours worth of time, max. And you get some, like, I don't know. I feel like the community would appreciate it. So anyway, that's what I got. I don't want to rant too much on that stuff. They talked about the oh, actually, I take that back. There is one more thing that really grinds my gears. So they talk about the changes in the Doom raid, and they go through these specifically. I'm not going to go through these specifically. If you really want to read these, go check out the blog. But the one that, for whatever reason, really got under my skin this time, even though it's been in the game forever, is the fact that they have a node called Bugs Are Us. Previously, I probably laughed at this and just thought, ha ha ha, funny joke. You can make fun of yourself. I get it. But I don't know why, for some reason at this point in time, this really just bugged me. No pun intended. I didn't like it. I was kind of like, all right, so is this like whatever? Like, I paid money to do this. Like, I don't think, I mean, like, look, I'm all for people making mistakes and all this, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it was like rubbing our faces that they don't care. That's it. That's why it bothered me. So now I'm done. Nothing more to say with that. Hope you guys, hopefully the bottleneck stuff was something you learned or didn't know about, and that could be helpful. Again, I wanted to share my opinions on this because, I don't know, I just like to. I feel like it's important to share opinions sometimes. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like I mentioned, doing the giveaway. So, hammer down on the like button, click the notification bell. Already mentioned subscribe, Discord link in the description below. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.